Well, good morning, my friends, and once again, thank you for taking this opportunity to join me for Thursday, November the 8th, 2018. And again, I am your host, Chi-Town Zone, and we are following, of course, a multitude of breaking news, as many of you may be just as shocked as many others, and including myself, where we are following breaking news out of Thousand Oaks, California, where there was a horrific shooting there at a college bar, leaving multiple fatalities, including a 29-year veteran of the sheriff's department there. However, though we do know, according to sources, that the gunman is dead, possibly a self-inflicted gunshot wound. I'm not 100% for sure on this tragic situation. However, though we do know that a total of 12 people are dead, including the gunman, which leaves the total to 13 at this time. But this is what we do know from our link that I will be sharing here very shortly, where it goes on to read 12 dead, including sheriff's sergeant after gunman opens fire at college night bar event in California. It further goes on to read here. Excuse me one second while I pull up this link for you. Um, this is a tragic situation, my friends. Our deepest thoughts and condolences are with everyone there affected by this, including the sheriff's department. There's no justification for this type of a cowardly act whatsoever. Again, it comes no more on the heels of, many of you may already know, now former Attorney General Jeff Sessions, of course, was asked to step down. Technically, he was fired with good cause. But again, I will be sharing a link in regards to that as well. But here's what it goes on to say in regards to the breaking news unfolding out of California late last night into the early morning hours here. Without saying a word, a mysterious man in black clutching a semi-automatic pistol opened fire on a California bar packed with the college students celebrating what it goes on to read here, Country Night. Wednesday, the unidentified shooter claiming the lives of at least 12 patrons and a veteran sheriff's sergeant nearing retirement before the gunman was found dead. Hundreds of people, including students from the California Lutheran University and private Christian school, Pepperline University, were inside the Borderline Bar and Grill in Thousand Oaks, California, for the country music event when shots suddenly rang out at about, of course it goes on to read here, 11:20 p.m. California time. Ventura County police said deputies and highway patrolmen arrived at the bar within minutes, receiving multiple 911 calls, and began assessing the gruesome situation. Sheriff Jorf Dean said during the early Thursday press conference. It is horrific. He went on to state, it is an horrific scene in there. There is blood everywhere, Dean went on to state. Sheriff's Sergeant Ron Hellis, a veteran of the 29-year, I believe this is the sergeant that was tragically gunned down in the shooting here at this bar. A 29 years as a patrolman, entered the bar after hearing more gunshots, and of course when they went through the front door, Hellis was struck multiple times by gunfire. The patrolman rescued the patrolman. It goes on to read here. Patrolman rescued the deputy from the line of gunfire, and he was taken to a local hospital where, sadly to say, he was pronounced dead. Of course, for early Thursday morning. Again, this is a tragic situation, my friends, that is unfolding in Thousand Oaks, California, again, where we do know a total of 12 people are dead, including the gunman, again, my friends. But again, with that being said, we know this comes no more than, I believe it was just a week or two ago, where another gunman stormed a Jewish synagogue there, claiming with an automatic firearm, should I say an AR-15, and claimed the lives of 11 people inside this synagogue, including wounding 6 others inside, which out of those 6 were 4 Pittsburgh police officers again. And this just comes more again, with everything that's unfolding now in California. Many of you may already know. Now, a former Attorney General Jeff Sessions was, asked to step down. Technically, he was fired from his position. We now know, again, as many of you already do know, Matthew, I believe it is Matthew, excuse me one second, my friends, as we try to pull this up here for you. Um, how many of you already know sometimes, it can be kind of difficult to do this when you're, let me see. Goes on to read here. We now know who it is that's going to be replacing him. Matthew Whitaker is now replacing former Attorney General Jeff Sessions again. We know he is wasting no time in already with investigations. We know that according to sources that investigation into Hillary Clinton, where indictments against Hillary Clinton are imminent, my friends. And of course, with that being said, we do know, of course, where some people are already going on to state that there's going to be a lot of early retirements very soon now that the Democratic Party has full control of the House. But again, as many others have gone on to say, let them enjoy their little control for now, or whatever you want to call it, again with the House, because there's going to be a lot of early retirements very soon, according to many others. And I do feel the same as it was Jeff Sessions who appointed Mueller to investigate a phony a stunt by the left to try to make it look as though Russia was interfering with the 2016 Hillary and Trump elections, again to prevent Hillary from gaining the White House, which what we all knew was an absolute lie from the very beginning again. But with that being said, again, my friends, we are following a multitude of breaking news again coming out of California and both Washington D.C. with Jeff Sessions. But again, with that being said, if we happen to have any more breaking news in regards to this tragic situation again unfolding in California, and both with the new Attorney General, I will do my very best to bring that to you, my friends. And with that being said, do feel free to subscribe, and I will be talking to you all soon. God bless, my friends.